G'day, that's Slot Car Guy here, and welcome to episode 12 of my 5 favourites. So stick around and let's check out what 5 slot cars I have chosen to share with you today. So let's kick episode 12 off with a banger. Car number 1, I've gone SCX. It's the Ford Fiesta World Rally car, but not just any Ford Fiesta. It is owned and driven by Ken Block. I'm a huge Ken Block fan, and I'm so glad that SCX have done this car because the livery is incredible, and this crystal case gives you full 360-degree view of this absolutely stunning looking slot car. And I believe this one will be very collectible because we all love Ken Block, but I think SCX have really knocked out the finish on this car. So car number 1, it's a legendary driver with a legendary car. Let's find out what car number 2 is. So for car number 2, I've gone with a bit of a weird brand. You might not know of MB Slot, but this is the Pagani Zonda F from 2005. Now, you don't see many Paganis done in slot car models, so I was happy to find this, and I have done a full review on the channel of this car. Now, MB Slot are no longer around, I don't believe, but it's quite a basic box art, but I actually don't mind it. And the car itself is done pretty well. Now, is it a race car? Would you get it if you want to go racing? Definitely not. I'd say this is for the collector only. And I jumped on it because Paganis aren't really manufactured into slot car world as much as I think they should be. So car number 2, a bit of a weird choice. What's your thoughts? Have you got an MB Slot in your collection? But it goes to Pagani Zonda F. So car number 3, I've chosen another sideways, and I love how they sell their cars. This is the B6 GT3 in the Jägermeister livery. I'm a huge Jaguar fan. We know that this is a BMW. It's stamped all over. It's got the M-Power rear spoiler. Really good slot car. Now, I have reviewed this. I love sideways. I think the way they execute their bodies and the chassis are pretty damn good, but I do find their names when they sell the car quite funny. A B6 GT3 edition Jaguar. Just call it BMW. But there you go, car number 3 to sideways with another weird and silly name. Highly recommend this brand. Grab one if you haven't got one. Love Jaguar, one for the collector and the racer. But let's find out what car number 4 is. So for car number 4, I've gone with Carrera, the Ford Capri RS Tuner 3. Now this paint job is absolutely spectacular. It's like a deep red metallic, really well done by Carrera. Now we don't see many Capris. I think up until this year they released a new one. From memory, this year they did release a new livery, but this is part of the Evolution series. I believe this car is becoming quite hard to find. Absolutely love it. As soon as I saw it, I jumped on it. It's not complete, no baggies or goodies in the back window, but you know what? I'm just happy to have this red beast in my hands, and it actually is a nice looking slot car. So car number 4, Carrera, Ford Capri RS. Nothing can go wrong with this one. Let's see what the final car is. Is it SCALEXTRIC? I think it is. So last but not least, car number 5, I've gone SCALEXTRIC, I've gone Porsche, love both of those. Of course, I'm a huge Porsche fan, but this is a 2001 Collector Center special car, so a collector's car. And of course, being a Porsche, I had to dive on it. Love the gold, really well finished. The actual roll cage of the interior looks really good on this car. It has been around my track. I would not race this. It is a collector's edition, but I was really happy to find it. Now, the box art itself, I don't mind this era of box art, but the car inside looks really, really good. So let's finish on a high note. SCALEXTRIC, it's not retro this time, but it is a beautiful gold Porsche. So that's episode 12 done and dusted. I've chosen 5 different manufacturers and 5 different slot cars to share with you from my own collection. And as always, in the comments, let me know what was your 5 favourite out of mine, but also what's your 5 favourite on a weekly basis. But as always, at THATSLOTCARGUYOZ on Instagram and YouTube. Here's my email if you want to send me something to share on our channel, whether it's a build you're doing, a track design, or anything in between. But be safe, take care, support your local.